Hello! Northstar here with another Popup Dungeon Let's Play. I apologize, I'm exhausted. Insomnia strikes. All sorts of things also on my mind bother me. Like, from as trivial as older people in my life and their tendency to hoard sauces and condiments in their fridge and not have, not really trivial, but less immediately obvious why it'd be bothersome. And not have real food in the fridge. My grandparents, my mom's starting to do that as she gets older. I think it initially starts with as you get older, you lose your sense of taste. So it's initially just to flavor foods and have a variety of flavors, because the way they seem to be able to taste anything past a certain age is by loading it with sauces. And then it becomes a memory issue of not remembering when things expire and thinking something only recently expired when it expired 4 years ago or something. So there's that. There's issues with government offices. There's insomnia. So this isn't me at my best. I apologize, but we are here. We've returned to the town. Oh, interesting. This is the same screen you see in the Halloween campaign at one point near the graveyard. It doesn't make much sense because that pyramid thing, I'm pretty sure, wouldn't be in this little town. Anyways, we headed back, found well-fed vultures. Ominously. An avalanche tried to block us. We climbed over it after not finding a path around. Checked the graves, found Brevik's grave. Then there's forms in the mist. You hear shuffling behind you, and the mist grows cold. Uninhumed bodies of your neighbors. Uninhumed, that mean they were inhumed and they're been. I assume that means like they're rising up from the grave. Shamble, or maybe it's ones that weren't buried. I have to double check the definition of that word. Shamble forward, half-rotted hands gripping the air in your direction. Ah, this decision doesn't go right into a fight. Befoulment. These are no longer your friends and neighbors. Or run. These are your friends and neighbors. You cannot bring yourself to harm them, even now. Interesting. I wonder how this... I don't mind a fight, but I am curious what happens if I do this. For the, you know, taking a campaign in different directions. So let's give it a shot. Ah. I think I gained... Right? That was +1 faction from it. Brevik's house. You retreat into Brevik's home and slam the door behind shut. You're about to board it up when you see a note that has been nailed into it. You bar the door. Never read in front of zombies makes them hungrier. Bar the door. You get the windows later. Read the note. It's not that long. Yes, please. Scribble message. The malady claimed Brevik. We put him in the ground, but he didn't stay there. We are fleeing to the mountains in hopes the hunters will return with medicine. And they're coming through. A ragged arm crashes through the wood of the door, tearing the note to shreds in front of you and nearly catching your throat. Ready your weapons. So yeah, if I hadn't read the note, I would not have learned what it said, I assume. Or maybe there would have been an option to piece that together. Also, Shreds? There's an A there. They should... That's misspelled. Oh well, I'll never fix little errors like that in this game. Literally unplayable. Not really. You hear people whining.
These elven arms have seen much suffering.
I still would best they caught things like this. Well, this shouldn't. This shows a little bit of lack of care. You should have spawned inside the house. Always had to fight your way against things that are outside it. Instead, I'm fighting my way into this house, which makes That's a lot of zombies. 5. Brains, undying. Which means if I slay them, they come back. Always twice. Regenerate, snack or die. Which adds their life siphon, but means they slowly fall apart. They already have some. Basically, they have so much life siphon that they can get through my shields. They can heal any damage they've suffered. That's why it helps to have a party that's designed to fight zombies, which my party is very much.
You're not gonna like them. Yes.
If I just hold the door,
Let's make this quick.
you can only find me one at a time.
All right, it's my turn now.
I do not seek glory.
Theory, but
Time for something. Lose some action.
I think it might be a little bit better to
I will
Just
fear
engage.
no evil.
not that tough, I don't think. Power level 2901. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's an easy way to quickly assess. You're up, I
Who
guess.
needs saving? These elven eyes have seen.
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty sure
not used
protected
to all
spirit
this
doesn't even work through
darkness.
walls. Don't you want to say you can go over like some of this? I'm pretty sure you can't use it through walls. Block everything. Alright,
That is my hat.
My wrath undoes the wicked.
trying to slay the zombies quickly. I'm gonna probably get Hrothgar luck. Still around.
double toil and trouble.
Maybe there so that the witch can try and turn one of them into a candy corn.
I'll have you, my pretty. Know any good recipes?
Down here. Oh, well, already dead. Maybe not.
My poison of choice? Sugar.
Alright, let's turn this up a little more. I'm so deprived. Combine that monk with 15 means I'm barely like they're forcible even sitting here. You leave me no choice. Be cleansed by righteous fire.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
Having him in the party must create a unique dialogue there. Or maybe it selects a random second character. That's his dialogue. This has a reasonable chance of stunning, interestingly. These are phenomenal against physical.
Righteous flame.
We'll save AP for now. Well, no. I should at least do this.
Who needs saving?
The damage counts and then things that aren't very effective.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
Sorry, got divine protection, but that adds to healing received, which makes each one heal more, and too. So if he gets killed and it goes, there's overkill.
Let's make this quick.
And they only, yeah, won't heal them all back, way back to 100%. Not at the current power levels my party has. Eventually it'll be that one Divine Intervention can fully heal. Or Smasher. Still some defense.
There's a storm on the horizon.
Alright.
You are but kindling to the fire.
This may Undying, yeah, it'll come back, I believe. How much overkill? You know, I'll just do this. The less powerful. And the flames.
Our dragon's breath.
This might kill it outright. And wouldn't take much to finish him off after this.
Never turn your face from the cold.
Not sure I can afford to fervor hit right now. I don't eliminate at least one of these. Oh, no. Take 2 AP just to move there.
I give you my heart.
I do need to finish that zombie off just to be safe, probably. It's AP neutral because he siphons as much as. They use AP and move through. You know what? No. It's fight overdone. Done with quicker and fervor helps. Could be underestimating enemies, but who knows?
Double toil and trouble.
Sorry, wounded. This will prevent it from regenerating. And then I can hit it really hard to finish it next turn. Fervor allowing health guard.
No fury like a woman's corn.
Yeah, and also attack its allies when they move past here. Soup's on this. One at a time. Let's keep the zombies.
I'll drink bubble. Get into the spirit of things.
Actually, I want to block this or else.
Make room.
Brains. But yeah, they can confuse my party, so they'll attack each other. It's a problem. It's nothing but waste AP of theirs.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
Excuse me for the cough. I don't know if you can hear it, but
My life be heard!
oh, of course, amazing.
The darkness
Do all the damage
will
I
not
can.
rise.
Excuse me. It's going well, so I'll put the gas on.
There's a storm on the horizon.
Give me an AP. An aim.
This will aid you.
Regardless, fervor, so that'll pay off. I mean, he has a lot of patience in that fervor, that's irrelevant.
Time for some explosive action.
So he does massive damage. I don't know if it's based on base damage. If doing a crit makes added type damage like the imbue fire more effective. It might not actually. Hoping it does. Fireworks grand zombies after all. Let's see. 41% of health. Undying. Yeah, that wouldn't kill it. Let's just strike. Disable prevents it from using its regenerate thing anyhow. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Incredible evasion.
I do not seek glory.
Let's see, in this form. Yeah, this still hits hard. Resistances are different. It's a hangry form. Not dead yet. Divine strike for this. Or this, actually. Movement. Yeah. In one hit. That luck really helps, plus that fire damage.
I walk through the valley.
I feel like overkill though. Alright, no more zombies.
I will pray for your soul.
Allow me.
Volcanic Scarf +3.
I'm looking for this.
+2.
More firepower.
Yeah, that's not that good for you, buddy.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
You're better with the Flame Orb. This little knife wouldn't be terrible, but he'd lose too much speed. Almost want to put it in. Nope. It's basically a
Let's pray
kitchen
things
knife.
go easier from now on.
It's not much worse than a two-hand sword for Healthgar.
More firepower.
Of course, that's because the game has no weight mechanic, where you can have heavier weapons that have a drawback of being heavy, more powerful. Yeah, I'd rather give this to this guy because it is divine. Intervention. I don't know if that helped it, but it does help Jane heal him better. He gets
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
targeted a lot.
Ugh. Could you clean this off for me, please?
A boon, this will aid our quest.
Could you clean this off or sanctify it with my touch?
More often, the paladins in the front line. Give him that
An instrument for justice.
paladin. Give Jane some small chance of confusing enemies sometimes. Let's use for clearing obstacles, terrain, whatever. Mercifully, the aftermath of the battle is mostly shrouded in fog, but a brassy glint catches your eye. Between the body and the head of an unfortunate soul lies an amulet with an empty phial encircled by brass. You recognize it once. It came from Sweetwater. Brooks. Doll? I forget. Was that by his grave? Where did I find that? I got the suit right now. Anyways. Hold on one moment. Someone just logged on Steam. I asked him a question, but while they're pondering it, hell to pay. The wind sweeps aside the fog, and you realize all the bodies were wearing these amulets. You crush the links of cheap metal in your hand as you resolve to venture to Sweetwater. Whether for cure or vengeance, you know where you must go. But first, Steam friend, I was seeing if might have time for a little multiplayer, because after this video maybe, or maybe I'd cut it short. It's probably easier for you folks to watch anyways if it's only like 25 minutes. trying to diversify my channel. And trying to keep some semblance of internet friendships. Anyways, I can either loot buys, good use. It's best not to equip the potential undead. Besides, you might be able to use some of these things. That's the evil choice, so to speak, or bury them right this time. Whatever weapons and armor they possessed. Frankly, any equipment they have is probably garbage. I gained at least map 7 faction now. I don't remember what I was looking for that besides the double check. Anyways, Path of Vengeance. You walk the long, lonely path of vengeance to the gates of Sweetwater. The only consolation you can take is that Brevik's wife and child were not among the dead. Ceiling of clouds. The following day, the storm blankets the valley. You watch the crows disappear into the low ceiling of clouds as they flee the forest. Your attention drifts back down to the path, and you see something that stops you dead in your tracks. Sorry about that. I had to stretch for a second, and honestly, a little far. Get pretty gassy with my long COVID. But yeah, I had to stretch, or else I probably would fall asleep right in my chair. As hard as it is to find energy even to stretch, can't spice it when I need to. Sometimes when I'm exerting myself, just my energy will crash unexpectedly. Maybe not fall asleep, but I have trouble staying awake enough for doing a decent job here. Anyways, a seated figure. There, in the middle of the road, with nothing more than trees to either side, and an empty stretch beyond, sits a cloaked figure on a black chair. The hood steeps the figure's face in shadow, but you can feel the chill of a watchful glare in your skin. Nothing but this figure sits well in an axe, or hail the figure and approach with caution. The axe thing would cause faction. Madness. You can't tell if the figure is speaking to you or merely in your direction. It won't be long now. You won't be long. Why do you sit here in the middle of the road? Parched. Parched! The waiting is almost done. I will trade trees for fire. You're thirsty? Do you need water? No. No more water. No more. The well is too deep. The man switches between unhinged incitement and weak whispers in the same breath. This madness must be the malady. We go around. Or still time for the axe. I forget what happens if I fight him. I went around before. Ah, bloody A. There's still time for the axe. Move medicine. Swift end. Statistics arm penetration. Roll 5 or higher, aim for the head.
The elements do my bidding. Goose! We shall make the gods take note.
Stop. You crash your weapon down the figure, splitting it and the chair in half. A puff of black dust rises to the remains, swirls in the wind, and scatters into the forest. Curiouser and curiouser. The woods keep getting stranger and stranger as you near Sweetwater. You continue on the path, wondering what dangers lay ahead. have gotten a fight if I failed in that roll. I wonder what that would have done. Anyways, what that would have been like. Could have always rolled nat 1, no matter what my armor pen stat, but thanks to characters being designed to have some armor pen and a hammer charm, I have quite a bit. Checkpoint is the same. A few mercifully uneventful days later, you arrive at the gates of Sweetwater. They've grown taller since your last visit. I wonder why, with the zombies and the crazy people. Sneak in, hail 'em, or hold the aim aloft and yell, "I am here for the head of the one who hung this around the neck of my kin." Out the vengeance. Your secret police without poetic sound, to you at least. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a great way to crush my faction alignment. But I haven't ever done it either. Heck with it. I'll try sneaking in. I've seen invasion stat. Find a nice quiet place to scale the palisade. I think this gets me a bunch of battles inside the walls, but there may be ways to you know what? No. Try hailing him because or this. Yeah, this is a little crazy. I'm just gonna do this. It's just amusing. -1 faction. What ho! A curly maned man pokes his head over the palisades. The gates of Sweetwater have stood for eons by remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Enough, you let your voice echo for a while. You open these gates at once and produce the merchant responsible for these trinkets. Or by the name of my fallen friends, I will strike you down. Snort. Caution your tongue, for I am Hedrick, half centaur, and keeper of the gate. Wait a second, half centaur? Show me your hooves. The anger in your voice turns into enthusiasm. Show you my hooves? You speak like a falcon. Very well. In a display of agility, the man hoists a perfectly besandaled foot into the air. Not a hoof in sight. Now your enthusiasm has turned to bewilderment. I have an uncle who's a horse. I suppose the math works out. Very well, I concede your pedigree. Now will you let me pass? Apologies, bold one, but I cannot. I am paid to hold the gate by the very one whose head you seek. Then gatekeeper, you will earn your pay. Okay, I guess I do. Bust through the gate.
My wrath undone. Ah, the warmth of victory.
Element of surprise. Reward party initiative +11 for 1 battle. The guards weren't expecting you to break down the gate so easily. You have upper hand. Slash the gate. If diplomacy fails, try an axe. Huh. Okay, well it's a fight. I could have just probably taught through this.
Save it.
I've been getting so much faction on and I can probably afford to lose a little.
This rusts the blade. We've all got a price.
Mostly I wanted to see what the event would do. Oh, only 3 foes. That means their power level is much higher. Half Centaur does decent damage. The Legionary has higher damage The Crusader. Slow, but with his armor penetration. Probably the most dangerous. He's armored. Which gives him defense and stability.
I will fear no evil.
Legionnaire would just dodge back, attack him. But
Never turn your fate.
I don't know if I move here, I can't dodge through the tree. See? Okay. Fight is an opportunity to make my party more
Let's make
powerful.
this quick.
So, there's that. Alright.
Ouch! I'm not used to all this darkness. Who needs saving?
Right. Probably want to
These elven
aim back
arms have
here.
seen much suffering.
throw in attacks. He should probably fall back because. You know what? Let's just play defensively.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
10.
All right, it's my turn now.
He's got little enough speed that he can save up AP.
I do not seek glory. My wrath undoes the
Darkness
wicked.
will not rise.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land. I will fear no evil.
Yeah, the thing here is that the bloody crusader is heavy. Heavy duty.
Effort is the magic of man.
I do not seek glory.
I do wonder if this prevents me from getting a mercenary in the tavern later, you'll see. Because he is this legionnaire thing. Probably not. Hmm. Probably have. I don't think the witch is quite mobile.
I'll have you, my pretty. Double toil and trouble.
I try and debuff here and then fall further back with the witch. Oh no, it's lots of speed, not mobility. Still. This ought to do. Excuse me. By the hooves of my forefathers, you shall not pass. Think it through, Brony. It's just a job.
Never turn your face from the cold.
Legionnaire. Might be able to. Yeah, I should sanctuary the defense this turn.
Light, keep us.
You're not gonna like this.
You'll have to be big on that.
Just do some defense, do some damage, and fall way back. Then come to me.
Who needs saving?
We are pilgrims in an
Save
unholy
AP
land.
for now. Thorn's gonna, of course, engage
Put
soon
your
enough.
faith in the light.
He's guarding, so.
Long have I watched man.
I'll have you, my pretty.
Hmm.
This broom ain't for sweet little lousy corny pups. And your little dog, too. Nothing like a pair of candy corn and razor blades.
Hmm.
Stand with me.
So guard,
Heal
shield,
yourself.
have Centaur.
Lay on.
Bother to guard this.
Charge! Avaunt and quit my sight.
I have an uncle who's a horse. Yeah, my sandals are lucky. Saddle up.
Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
Yeah.
Hmm. It means to fall back here.
Do not seek glory.
Excuse me. Left guard is deficient bat power. It's worth noting because I thought, you know, honorable not to tax him in the back. It's more roleplay than a good character design thing, but Thorian has no problem doing that, apparently.
Look up
Cleanse
there,
by
Triple
holy
Q.
fire.
Oh.
Why is twice shy for... Yeah, I'll use it because I have other people back.
Saddle up.
Rare breed. Power. It's a lot of power.
My shield is
More
shattered.
defense. Guard. I got a Hrothgar. Use 3 trials to clear. That since that's maybe useful.
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Alright.
Tread lightly.
Eternal dawn, light the way!
My wrath undoes the wicked. Warm your hands by the fire, friend.
There we go.
Stay close.
Oh, damage goes to Crusader. In theory. Oh. Overfooting, so I probably should have done a strike. Oh well.
Ow.
We're done. Now it's just this hangry corn. Easy enough.
The light will guide me.
Effort is the magic of man. I tread the path need choosing. Flames consume me.
Cosa coindia mercenary.
A wizard is never left. By the flames of Brevik.
We may need to renegotiate.
Yeah, this only works close up. Whoops. Cool.
A righteous victory.
Been looking for this.
Dragon scale mail. +4. Yeah. It's very high quality. At this point I can upgrade Brock's speed further. Physical and elemental defense. Not to the point where I can have him for his Shatonic mail yet, because he wouldn't have the AP to ever use the ability, but this... Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Jack Sack with its magic beams.
Clean this off for me, please.
Looks like it does damage mainly. With a delay, it's earth type. Yeah, not worth it. And a warbow. Maybe as the physical power to really make this work very well. This does provide some nice armor pen to Thorian's too, though. I'll be lose divine intervention. Yep. Almost better.
Let's honor the dead by putting their gear to use.
I am not giving up resurrect. Nope. No.
Until the break of dawn.
More firepower.
Alright.
Knowledge is power. That's not bad either.
Here it is, Sanctuary. Yeah, I should give it to Brock. Characters sometimes.
Time? All right. It's my turn now.
On the way up, keep your nose down. There's bound to be other guards roaming the streets, and they'll likely have a question or two. Village of Sweetwater. There's an unsettling cadence in Sweetwater. The few afoot rush around as if chased, or trudge along aimlessly. Not a passing soul looks you in the eyes. You wonder if the gates are meant to protect the town from travelers, or travelers from the town. To the tavern. I remember visiting this place when the days were bright and dark clouds only meant rain. There was a layer of soot on the stained glass windows that filters the core of its cheer. The rich poor. Ah, so the mercenary is here, the shirtless patron. A shirtless oaf lounges in the shadiest corner of the tavern. An unsheathed sword rests against the wall beside him, catching a dim glint, so the fire is slowly dying in the hearth. Yeah, I'll approach him. In dialogue. You sit at the table across from the shirtless man. The shirtless man produces a bunch of meat from his kill and takes a gnashing bite. What gods do you pray to? You can do this to just bribe him to join you. Talk about whichever will listen, might your own muscle, or eat one of these and we'll talk. To whichever will listen, I fear my words may lost in the clamor of prayers during times such as these. Aye, dark times. Let's join our voices together, so that the gods may hear us. Come with me. We should make the gods take notice.
The
Support.
darkness will not. Ha! My light will not fade.
And failed, unmoved. The man glares at you dubiously as he claims another messy mouthful of meat. You again? Place your life on the scale, barbarian. I'll bring the coin to equal its weight. That's not that much gold. I could have did a mushroom eating contest. I actually was hoping to do that, but oh well. It would be worth it, sell sword. Barbarian joins the party. You have purchased this man's loyalty until death. Our journey's end do you part. It's not like the mushrooms do me any good. I don't think there's any cooking to be done here. Thirsty priest. Or the barkeep. Let's speak to the barkeep. A man who you assume to be the bartender only because he's seated behind the bar dreams of better times. Have a chat. Or the menu. Looks like you'll have to take the initiative in this conversation. Well, football practice. The man stammers his way out of a dream. Huh? Oh, sorry. Are you here about the job? I could use the help. Looking around, did I miss the rush? No, but Cyrus, the priest there, hasn't slept for 3 days. He orders drinks regardless of where the sun is in the sky. What is him so thirsty? The barkeep hangs his head. He blames himself for the unspeakable devilry that happened at the church. What happened? I said it was unspeakable. I won't talk about it here. Invite the curse into my establishment. I'd like more information. I hear that a library is a good place for that. What's happened in this town? I'm afraid that we're losing the fight against the malady. It's gone to where if the curse hasn't made you crazy, dealing with all the crazies sure will. And Bonham's tapped the secret spring dry, trying to wash the sickness away, I reckon. To be honest, lowers his voice to a hoarse whisper. It's like pouring whiskey on a fire. More information. Is there anywhere I can buy medicine prepared from the feathers of towel in this town? Ha! The laugh clearly escaped him. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude, but no. Bonham forbids it. Says he doesn't want good folk getting wrapped up in alternative medicine. Alternative to what? His waterlogged jewelry, of course. So no one would have the gumption to stash some away. The only one who'd break Bonham's rules is himself. More information. Maybe the library is a good place to find. Who is Von Imp? Hey, well, he's the rich man who owns the manor on the hill. His family sold the spring water as sacred for centuries. I guess you could also call him the mayor of Sweetwater. Was he elected? Elected? What does this word elected mean? Not sure if he's feigning ignorance, but he's quite alright. Best one. Off. Alright. And tis a thirsty priest there. But let's get some food. Bartender rests his chin on a stack of steins, doing his best to keep his eyes open. Throw off the menu. Perhaps the jingling of coins awake him. Don't really need it, but I have enormous amounts of gold. Let me turn up the difficulty sooner. Batwing Crunchies. Limited stock delicacy from a distant land. Dingbat. Dungeon cheese platter. It's a bit wriggly, but man is it exquisite. Defense and health. Force, Lumi platter. Mundane power and party health. Keto friendly option. Or fried fungus bitters. Magical power and health. Give your battle something to think about with this juicy option. Yeah, do the dungeon cheese platter. You can calmly explain to the barkeep that you intend to uppercut him, but that you'll go for the uppercutting and call even on the price of the food. It's nasty and definitely gets you negative faction, or, you know, pay your tab and gold. Party now has more health and defense. Too full. You better go work off your previous meal. Riling some skeletons or bashing some goblins should do the trick. Yep. Talk to the priest later. Party get some sleep. Run to bed. Rats for mates keeps the rent low. Party speed and initiative in the next fight. Rested. Your eyes refreshed, having kept the rat nibbles to minimum as you slept. Checkpoint. Save. Alright, I'm going to cut the video here, because there's a lot more to do. Stretch a little myself. Take care, audience. Be kind to yourselves. Take care of each other. And may you always find a guy and start a lead you home. Till next time, adieu.